right now I am doing all the final packing. I am about to get on the road. I have a road trip to Yamanashi Prefecture, and I'm going to be visiting the oldest hotel in the world. Not in Japan, the oldest hotel in the world. So before I go, I need to make sure I have everything. It's not really close to my house at all, and I checked the route by train, but it just seemed like it was going to be a little bit more difficult, although the hotel had a shuttle or like some sort of bus service where they could pick you up from the closest station and then just bring you directly to the hotel. I know this because I've been in email communication with them, and they asked me, do I want them to arrange for the bus for me? But I told them no, I'm going to road trip it. So I'm a little bit nervous. The farthest that I've traveled via road trip in Japan by myself is probably an hour. I don't know. And this is over 3 hours driving. I also plan to stop to a couple of different places. There are some scenic places, some historical places, and some, like, I guess tourist attraction type places along the route. So I want to stop and see a few of those. I don't really need to leave like right meow, because technically I don't have to get there until 3 p.m. to check in. But knowing that I am not one to drive long distance often, and I typically need to take breaks, even in the US I would take breaks, like especially if I had to do like a 5-hour or more trip on the road, I would definitely take regular breaks. But since it's in Japan, I'm planning on taking more frequent breaks and resting for longer durations just to make sure that I'm comfortable. And also I'm kind of excited. So probably I'm going to pack everything up right now, and then I don't know which clip will be next. But I will see you in the next clip. Okay? Okay. Okay, so I'm at the first rest stop. I stopped in the Atsugi parking area. To be completely honest, I'm really glad I stopped here. Traffic was starting to get bad, and although I felt safe and confident most of the way, I did have like one scary situation where traffic was really bad, and it was just like a weird rush area, and that was kind of scary. I had a scary situation there, but we're safe. We reached the parking area. I'm going to take a nice long break before I get back on the road, see if they have anything good to eat. If I find something good to eat or something I think is really interesting, I'll probably share that with you guys. So let's go see what they have to eat in here. I got myself something to eat. I really didn't want to get myself something sugary, and usually at most stops that I go to I can find like an egg sandwich or something like that, but today I didn't find one. So I got a melon pan, which I think is going to be maybe like cantaloupe or some other melon flavored bread, and I got some warm, so happy it's warm, tea. And the total for that was 528 yen, which is, I don't know, somewhere around $4 in USD. $3-4. But I don't want to like take this and get on the road with it. I want to like actually sit down, take a break, get off the road, stop driving, completely decompress, and like take my time before getting back on the road. Getting into this parking area was like kind of confusing. It's like a weird loop-de-loo thing, and I feel like all the truck drivers that come through here know what's up, but I find it a little bit confusing. So I think maybe if I did the same road trip again, I might look for a different spot just based on that. But they have parking and they have restrooms, which are nice, and they have, like, you know, snacks and everything. So just for the information, if it's helpful, this is great. Nice and warm, just the way I like it. They also have trash here, like multi-bin trash system. So if you have, like, I don't know, wrappers or something piled up in your car, you can probably get rid of them here. Let's try this melon pond. It seems like it's famous in this area, so. It's like if a donut and a scone and a dinner roll were all mixed together. Might be a little sweet for my liking this early in the morning. I'm trying to cut back on my sugar consumption, but well, I think I'm gonna finish this tea and then go to the restroom one more time and get back on the road. So this is the second stop of my trip. I'm definitely glad that I planned out where to stop before I even started driving. This area is called the Shikado, I think it's Shikado PA outbound rest stop. Yeah, seems pretty convenient. I am going to stop and use the restroom and then see if they have food, because it looks like they have like a little food area. Yeah, so they got like a little fish and like it looks kind of like a restaurant. So I'll see if they have any food. They also have trash and then like restrooms and all of that. So we're gonna stop. If anything interesting comes up, then I guess I will show you guys. But for now, I'm just gonna use the restroom and get food. Okay, so I went inside to get something to eat. Service here is not that good, so I actually had to ask for help. So I went and got this little like mushroom pizza bread thing, but I asked the lady there if it had meat, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm not trying to be difficult, I'm vegetarian and I just want to check. And she was so nice about it. And then like the guy behind me in line, he was like, oh, she's vegetarian, like let me read too and check. And like they were so nice about it. Like by the time I left, I feel like my whole cheeks were just like flaming. I don't know why, but that just made me feel so embarrassed. But I appreciated the help. And then I also got this because it's yogurt from like raw milk from like a local winery. My friends told me that this area is known for wine, which I didn't know about until recently. And I don't know, this just looks like it's good. I'm not like the biggest fan of lactose, but I feel like Japanese dairy products are a little bit easier on my body than American ones. So I'm about to tear this up and I will probably listen to an audiobook and take a break. There's actually a museum near here. You can kind of see it back there. And since I don't have to check into my hotel for a little while longer, I might just go explore the museum because it honestly looks really interesting. Alright, let me check if I can go through here. I just saw some people go through, but I want to translate to be sure. I'm gonna ask them if it's okay to record inside, but I'm not sure yet. So if there's no video inside, that's why, because they said no. Wow. There's an even better view over here. Wow. I love how the clouds look. They look like a really old painting. Alright, I'm gonna go ask them if it's okay if I record. If not, I'm just gonna explore the museum and let you guys know how it went. And as usual, information will be in the description. So I already translated what the little sign says, and it basically says it shows a number of steps and number of kilometers to the obsidian origin, which is Wada Pass. I feel like I need to read the pamphlet to understand more about that, but just at first impression, it's very interesting. This actually reminds me of some of the museums I visited in Arizona growing up. These look like they are actually taxidermied animal specimens. I'll tell you guys, this is a very nice break from being on the road. Current place. Okay, I think based on the map they just showed, I'm supposed to enter from this door down here, which makes sense. It was the first door, but I just saw this and became very interested. But I think you're meant to go in through this door and then around and then stop there and then come back out. Wow. Says their age is between 5,500 and 4,500 years old. This one is the same, and I guess it was all excavated near this area. These are up to 7,000 years old. The first one is jade, the second one is obsidian, and then the last one is obsidian arrowheads. If you look closely, you can see that the researchers must have taken painstaking hours to reassemble these. Bull. Like there's me and there's a bull. I'm definitely 100% going to do some reading and research when I get home because this is fascinating. And to be completely honest, it very much reminds me of growing up in the desert in the United States. And then as I'm looking at all of this pottery and all of these like sculptures, I just wonder like what did they mean to the artist? Like were they beautiful parts of their daily life that they didn't think about too much? Or did they have deep religious or social meanings? I mean, this looks so intricate. I feel like it has to have like a deep meaning. But I don't know yet. So I'm definitely going to do some more research and probably tell you guys about the research or provide links in the description for this video because I just think this is so interesting. I am off to the next stop, which is gas. So I think from this area where I stopped to see the museum and get a snack, the next stop is about 50 minutes, but it seems like the traffic is gradually improving, which is good. So I think I will see you at not the next stop, but the stop after that. I don't know if the gas station has like a spot where you can like stop, but I do have another place in mind after that. But at this point, we're getting kind of closer to check-in, so I don't want to like wander quite as long. Like, this was probably my longest stop that I'm gonna take. Anyways, back to it. Catch you guys soon.